Today's technology evolves with almost incomprehensible speed. Ever new, ever exciting, with endlessly fascinating stories to explore. Thus the birth of Overexposure.
The revolution has to be much more simple technology. Today's phones are universal phones. They try to do all things for all people. Unfortunately, when you do that, you don't do any of them very well. My latest phone happens to be the Droid X, which happens to be a Motorola phone, but I've had an iPhone, which I gave to my grandson, and I've had an HTC phone, and I try them all, and I do try all the applications. So I'm on Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn because I have to understand how these things work. I think they are all important applications, not necessarily now, but they are kind of training us to use this new tool, and the things that will happen in the future because of that are going to be profound.
Undeveloped countries enabled with the advantages of phones. I mean, to say it's revolutionary, it's in fact a gross understatement. Can you give us some insight into your feelings relative to how your invention has impacted the world stage?
This is what happened 15 years after we developed the first phone, and it still looked very similar to this, but there were a number of iterations that went beyond this. So you're right, there was a revolution. There are people's lives throughout the world have been impacted. There are now over 5 billion cellular phones in the world today. So that's a large percentage of the total people on Earth. But the revolutions have only started now. We're starting to learn how these tools are going to really revolutionize our lives. We are going to have another revolution. Social networking, the whole concept of how we manage businesses, how we manage our lives is going to change in the future. Right now, we've got Twitter, Facebook, they're almost like games, but these games are sucking us in. They're teaching us how to use this new tool, and at some point, that tool is going to be the basic way of running businesses, and the most important issue is the productivity of people is going to increase.